Hello, fellow Conestoga students. I'm Brian Johnson, and I'm going to be talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs and why we, the loyal fans, not the haters, not the bandwagoners, why the loyal fans need to seriously get involved with this club in decision making. First off, I'm going to be talking about leadership. Dion Phaneuf, he's not the captain. I didn't like it when he was captain. He's not the guy. All right, look at history of captains. You got Matt Sundin, Daryl Sittler, Doug Gilmore. Those were captains. And in NHL today, you got Zdeno Chara from the Boston Bruins, the goon of all goons, who's like, "You will stay together, or I will hold you in bear hug in old country." And this guy gets hopped up on Coca-Cola for energy, so that's pretty impressive. And then you got Jonathan Taves, who's Captain Serious. And there's a video of him fully body checking a young kid who's still a fan, but it doesn't really matter. Like, he's got two Stanley Cup rings, and it's Jonathan Taves. And then you got Sidney Crosby, who's like a whiny and a sicko in my opinion, but so was Gretzky, and Gretzky became known as the Great One, and Crosby in today's NHL is known as the best player in the world. And I don't know, Dion Phaneuf just he's not that guy like to carry you on that carry the team on your shoulders, hold them together as was shown in the Stanley Cup playoffs last year. Still stings a bit. Um, People that I'd consider is Lupul, but he gets hurt too often. Kessel, he's an introvert though and struggles with camera. Just let him focus on scoring goals. James Van Riemsdyk, he's American. If he was captain combined, makes Captain America. Quote me on that nickname. I think he should be captain. Next is Randy Carlyle. Like, he needs to figure that this team isn't rough and tumble. All right, they're a finesse, fast, skilled team, so play them like that and treat players better. Put your players before yourself, and you'll be a much loved and respected coach for it. Money management, like Alex Steen was an example of one of the poor trades that we made. He's scoring 30 goals, which is pretty impressive in the NHL. And another big money mistake is one signing David Clarkson, who's only scored 30 goals once in his career, and he's like almost 30. And for 6 million for 36 million for like 6 years. Like, come on. And he's only produced 10 points, and so have four other guys, and they've played in 30 games, and he's played in 60. So yeah, that's just be better money management. And next is defense. I think our defensive game is, well, let's face it, it's crap. Like, we need to really get on it. Like, start signing defensive players. Like, we need 2 to 3 good defensemen to help Dion be a better player, more effective player, help out the rookies, and we'll go from there. And words of advice for what the Leafs need to do, like, if they don't make the playoffs this year, hopefully they do, fingers crossed. But what they need to do for like the long run is, 1, start a game, 2, play a full game, 3, uh, get Phaneuf off as captain, put someone else that can really be a role model captain. Next one is Carlisle, be a better coach, treat his players better, give them a little pat on the back every now and then. Next one is money management. Just make smarter decisions and evaluate a player over his entire career, not just one big lucky 30-goal season or something like that. Next would be to get better defensemen, help out the goalies who have been pummeled this season. And next off would probably be just management. Uh, just look at teams in all sports. Like, you got the New England Patriots, you got the New York Yankees, the Boston Red Sox of baseball. All right, those are winners. Who doesn't like a winner? Airheads like winners, and look at them. They're airheads. And so, like, come on, take advice from there. Like, imagine if, like, people, like, Leaf fans still buy inventory, even if they're losing, even if they don't make the playoffs. So imagine if they started winning, if you started actually cared about the team, made a contender. It makes sense if sales go up. So, yeah, really take that into consideration, and maybe one day we'll hold Lord Stanley. But until then, go Leafs go, and thank you.